Alright, this is a weekly reading for Aquarius. I'm calling this week the Garden Week because I was doing yoga and I got a lot of messages that kind of don't really go anywhere. Like they're kind of like warnings or they're aspects of your life that you might be worried about. I wasn't really planning on writing anything down, but since I was doing yoga, I did have a clipboard and I did have my charms in my pocket and around my neck. So these were ones that were kind of crazy. You only got one, so it could help somebody out there. It wasn't really meant for like the collective. So we have expect quarrels and arguments, either financial affairs nor love related things will prosper. So you might be kind of stuck in kind of stagnation as far as finance and love is concerned. Okay, for the moment. Um, you could be going through a lot. I feel like that's for one person, or it's for somebody that's been going through a tough time. It's going to get really bad and then it's going to get really good all of a sudden. Okay, so just keep going if you can. Reinvent your life. I think that's a good idea too. Anyway, your song for the week out of the playlist is gonna be Billy Joel Piano Man. So just relaxing, kind of taking it easy, maybe listening to music, or just seeing the world through somebody else's eyes, basically. Alright, so let's get into your reading with your first card, which is you right now. So we have the Three of Pentacles. It's, let's see, Capricorn and Mars. So it's the Devil and Mars. So there's going to be a lot of things that you're looking at right now, maybe reconsidering or kind of going through a lot of ups and downs with. So there might be a lot of hard work involved. So we have nobility, glory, great renown or respect, tradesmen or workers, and fun with artistry. So you might actually be doing a lot of different things, or you might be doing one thing that's taking a endless amount of time to achieve until it's perfect as far as you're concerned to sell. Okay, so you might be doing some actual items to sell. Or you might have like a small side hustle or something. Okay? So number 2, we have week's theme. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is strife and logic. So it's Capricorn and Aquarius. So it might be mystery and imagination. So this could be something for LARPing. It could be something from a scenario based fantasy, or whatever the case. It could be a fantasious project, okay? A fictitious project, I guess. That would kind of get people into role playing a particular character scenario or a particular souvenir from a LARP game or other types of fantasy roleplay games. So let's see. We have number 3, challenge. Challenge is going to be 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse is love, family, and relationships in reverse. So Pisces and Jupiter, usually it would be like a deep expansion. So with it in reverse, it's probably going back inward. So it's a very small niche project you're working on. That might be hard to accept. So bad decisions, but also a liberty that comes from within. Opposing disputes, difficulties, a huge surge or security or a freedom. So there might be some, like I said, it's a small niche market you're working with. So it could basically be anything that's a small niche market. So it might be disheartening to know that there's not too many people that are interested in what you have to sell or likes your artistry. So it might just be like a few people that are into that type of thing. So just remember that. You might need to get into more popular streams of mainstream, if that makes sense. Okay, so number 4, we have Lesson to Remember, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is religion and leaders. It's usually dealing with Taurus as well, so somebody might be a Taurus. So the Wise One, a religious spiritual leader, Mercury and goodness, or mercy and goodness. We can do that too. Abbreviations, you know. Anyway, someone to admire, to look up to for help. Sticking with ideas that don't work, ritualism, reserve or introspection, overworldly philosophy, alignment with good and bad without proper balance. So there might be some other things going on. There might be some judgment calls you're going to have to make. I feel like that's going to be a big thing. You might have been stuck on one thing. You might want to do some other things. It has to do with what exactly your goal is and what exactly would be marketable, or what exactly is long-term goals that you have, and then, just edit to fit that particular thing, okay, if that makes sense. It's just a difference of, like, perception, I think. So we have number 5 with Lesson You Will Learn, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is career advancement. It also has to do with Aries. So the Emperor is larger than kings, more worldly, wise, confident, symbol of stability and leadership, as well as the male head of the family. Logic above emotion, a giver of aid and comfort, sometimes a overly dominant person. So this could be you or somebody else. Could be a father figure. It could be a uncle, an aunt. Anybody who has kind of a leadership type of feel to them. It could be you or somebody else. So number 6, we have the gift that you will give yourself, which is the Justice card. The Justice card has everything to do with law, equality, morality. So it's a Libra energy. So we have Justice is the light side of yin and yang. Equilibrium, the side of a perspective. A fair situation, logic in life and deeds, impartially good advice, and firmness of character. So this could be somebody that influences you, or somebody who's kind of very has a leadership kind of thing going on, I guess. You have a lot of leadership people in your life, or you have parents that are leaders or good role models, or somebody in your life who's a good role model, and kind of takes on like really heavy responsibility to help you out. And that's kind of what I think. So we have the other channeled messages. We have community work, spiritual work, a strong team, stable job, government. They really feel you balance out this project, so there might be a little bit of responsibility here. And can indicate war, military action, writing a stern, strongly worded letter back to a legal prosecution, judge, or clerk. We have an activist, international lawyer, a a cornerstone business, a franchise, law school, and the justice system. So there could be either a lawsuit or something going on with law. You might meet a lawyer, you might meet somebody who is kind of a little bit concerned about your situation, alright? It could be an inheritance, it could be a lawsuit, it could be a lot of things. But I feel like this is weighing really heavy on you, or it could be very, like it needs to be taken care of right away. I feel like it's an RSVP type of thing, or it has to be handled right away. So it's like down to the minutes, okay? And if you don't make a move soon, it could get out of control. Okay, and let's see. Like I always say, there's things in life that you kind of have to either work through, make, or, go through it. So I feel like there's an obstacle here too, that you might be going through. So there's make a move and luck. So there's something that needs luck and something that needs you to make a move. And it could be a proposal, it could be a marriage, it could be, legal stuff. Anyway, hopefully everything goes alright, Aquarius, and I'll see you in the next reading, alright? Later.